The international relations of the Middle East are complicated. That should go without saying. Depending on what we define as the Middle East, the region consists of at least 14 different independent states, plus the Palestinian territories that have variously fought, meddled, traded, allied, blockaded, invaded, condemned, and forgiven one another. And that's just in the last decade. The region has also attracted particular interest from the outside world. The US has been a constant presence since the 1970s, as was the USSR during the Cold War. Before then, Britain and France dominated as colonial powers, while today, Russia and especially China are increasing their involvement. Add into this the unique domestic politics of each state, informed by rich histories and modern traumas, and complicated seems like an understatement. And yet, far too often, Western media outlets, commentators, and politicians play down this complexity. Instead, they fall back on simplified explanations for the Middle East's geopolitics. Religion is one such simplification. Supposed ancient hatreds between Sunni and Shia Muslims are used to explain civil wars in Iraq or Syria, or the regional rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Israel's conflict with the Palestinians and some of its other neighbors is similarly blamed on perennial differences between Jews and Muslims. Oil is another easy-to-reach-for explanation. The vast quantity of fossil fuels in the Middle East is used to explain the frequent involvement of outside powers. Another popular option is to focus on Western imperialism. This might mean blaming European empires for constructing the modern Middle East states in a way that fostered internal and external divisions, or condemning the United States for its recent domination. Such off-the-shelf explanations might sell newspapers or help to justify certain policies, but they're of little help to those trying to understand the real dynamics behind Middle Eastern geopolitics, and have frequently led to poor decisions and even poorer outcomes. These factors have all played a role at times in determining events in the modern Middle East, but there is no one easy-to-understand explanation. The reality is, well, complicated.